Hello friends, many of my subscribers have requested me to translate my IFB 30 FRC2 microwave convention video into English. So as per your request, today I am trying to translate my Malayalam video into English. I hope this video will clear all your doubts. If you still find any doubt, you can put it in the comment box. So friends, here is our IFB 30 FRC2 microwave convention oven. In my previous video, I have explained the basic steps how to use this oven, like how to heat food in this oven and how to preheat the oven, and also I have explained the uses of various buttons in this oven, like the timer, the start and stop buttons. All these things I have explained in the previous video. If you need that also to be translated in English, you can put it in the comment box. I'll translate and I'll give you that video also. So let's see how to bake cookies and cake in this oven. Before that, let me tell you, if you want to make a perfect cake, make sure that you have proper measuring cups to measure the ingredient, because the measurement is very important to make a perfect cake. So before you start making the cake batter, arrange all the ingredients and also the measuring cups in a particular place, so that without any confusion and delay you can start preparing the batter. And also make sure that all the ingredients are kept in room temperature. Please don't take any ingredients including the egg from the refrigerator immediately and use it for the cake. Definitely the cake will become hard and you will not get a spongy cake if you are using the ingredients which is kept in the refrigerator. Before you keep your cake tray inside the oven, we have to preheat our oven. That means we are setting the required temperature inside to bake the cake. We have to keep the cake tray to the preheated oven. Then only we will get the perfect cake. Don't think that after preparing the batter we can put the oven for preheating. If you do so, you will definitely not get the perfect cake, because we are making a fluffy batter to make the cake. The oven will take few minutes to preheat it. So after preparing the batter, if you are waiting for the oven to preheat, the batter will become little hard and the cake also will come out hard. So don't wait for the batter to be prepared. Before you start preparing the batter, please switch on the preheat button. After preheating, the oven will give you a beeping sound and it will wait for you. No problem if you are taking 20 or 30 minutes of time to prepare the batter. The oven will be preheated. It will maintain that temperature and it will wait for you. Immediately after preparing the batter, you can keep it inside the oven. All these are the general information I said you about baking the cake. Now the first step of starting the oven is we have to reset the oven. To reset it, there is a button called stop or reset in the bottom of the button list. We have to press that button 2 times. When we press it 2 times, the entire oven will get restart. After resetting the machine, we have to preheat it. To preheat the machine, there is a button called convection in the button list. You have to press the convection button 1 time. When you press it once, in the display you will be able to see 110 degrees Celsius. But to bake the cake, the required temperature is 180 degrees Celsius. To make it 180 degrees Celsius, you have to press the convection button repeatedly. When you press it again, the display will turn to 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, finally it turns to 180. Once the display shows 180, please press the start button in the bottom. That's all. Now the machine start preheating. Once it started preheating, if there is any cloth on the top of the oven, please remove it because the hot air will be circulating. Once the preheating procedure started, the display will show you the timer. The timer starts from 30, then it keeps on going down 30, 29, 28 like that. To preheat the machine, it takes some 3 to 4 minutes of time. Once the preheating procedure started, you have to start preparing the batter. As I informed you before, please don't make the batter before you preheat the machine. Put the machine to preheat. After that, you have to start preparing the batter. So once the preheating started, along with the timer, you will be able to see a small blinking light. That is the symbol of preheating. Once the preheating is completed, that blinking light will stop. Now friends, the preheating is completed. The timer was showing 30 when we started the preheating. Now it is showing 26. And also the blinking light has stopped. And also you will be able to hear a beeping sound that indicates the machine is preheated. So after the preheating procedure completed, if your batter is not ready, don't worry about it. The oven will maintain the required temperature once it is preheated. It will wait for you. Now see, I have opened the door. The entire oven is heated, and once we close the oven's door, the tray will start rotating. Okay, once we close the door, we have to just press the start button. So it will maintain the required temperature inside. Once the batter is ready, you can open the door and you can keep the batter inside. Now I will show you how to keep the cake batter inside the oven. Always make sure that before keeping the tray inside, you will keep a small stand inside the oven. And always we should keep the tray on the stand. Now, I am using this kind of borosilicate glass tray to bake the cake. Many of my subscribers asked me, why can't we use the aluminum trays? In this oven, the recommended tray is borosilicate glass trays. Even you can use the aluminum trays also, but the company is recommending you to use borosilicate glass inside this oven. It is safe and also it will give you the perfect cake. I have purchased different shapes and different size borosilicate glasses like this. I have purchased this from Amazon. If you want, I can give you that link also. Friends, so now friends, we kept the cake batter inside. Now, I will tell you which options you have to select to bake the cake. So friends, now the machine is in preheat mode, right? After keeping the cake batter inside, now we have to select the baking options, right? So before selecting the baking options, we have to reset the machine. How to restart it? As I said you before, we have to press the start or reset button twice. Once we pressed the restart button twice, we have to select micro plus convection button. Okay. When we press the microwave convection button, the display will show you 110 degrees Celsius. Please don't confuse that. To preheat the machine, we have selected convection button, but to bake the cake, we are selecting micro plus convection button. Once we press the micro plus convection button, the display will show you 110 degrees Celsius. But the required temperature to bake cake in this particular oven is 170 degrees Celsius. So you have to repeatedly press the micro plus convection button until the display turns to 170 degrees Celsius. Once the display shows you 170 degrees Celsius, stop pressing the micro plus convection button. Now we have to adjust the time. The required time to bake cake in this IFB 30 FRC2 machine is 20 minutes. Now you can see here 10 and 1. 10 shows 10 minutes and 1 shows 1 minute. Okay. Now if you want to select 20 minutes, you have to press the 10 button twice. So I have pressed the 10 button twice. Now the timer will show you 20 minutes. Now the machine is in 170 degrees Celsius temperature, and also the time we have given is 20 minutes. After giving the timings, you have to press the start button. Okay. But friends, this particular mission will not even take 20 minutes also to bake a cake. So after 15 minutes, you can just open the door, and using a stick you can check whether the cake is ready or not. You just press the stick inside the batter. If the batter is not sticking on the stick, that means the cake is ready. If the batter is sticking on the stick, that means the cake is not ready. So if you feel that the cake is still not ready, you just close the door. After closing the door, you have to just press the start button again. Okay? Because when you open the door, the timer will stop there. Okay? So after closing the door, if you want to start the machine again, you have to press the start button again. Otherwise, the timer will not start. See, I am opening it. Now you can see the display is just blinking. After that, I have pressed the start button. Okay. Now when I press the start button, the timer will start from where it stopped. So keep it in mind that in between baking the cake, if you are opening the door, please don't forget to press the start button again. Okay. So we have selected 20 minutes of time. Before 20 minutes only, you just check whether the cake is ready. If you feel the cake is not ready, just press the start button and wait for the beeping sound. Once the 20 minutes completed, the machine will give you the beeping sound. But for me, most of the time, the cake will be ready within 15 minutes only. So make sure that you will not wait till 20 minutes. In between, you just check whether it is cooked or not using a stick. So friends, if you are following all these steps, you will be able to bake a perfect cake. There is no doubt in that, because I have made many varieties of cakes using the same procedure. So dear friends, I hope I have cleared all your doubts. As per your request, I have translated my Malayalam video into English. If you find any mistake in my translation, please just forget it. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me in the comment box. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, share and also comment, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.